Yo, we at the Grand Chipotle in St. Paul, MN, bro. What's up?
Well, this cell phone video from a Grand Avenue Chipotle in St. Paul continues to spread across the country tonight. In the video, a group of African Americans accuses staff of discriminating against them by making them prove they could pay for their meals. Chipotle quickly fired the manager of the Grand Avenue Chipotle, but tonight we're learning she has been offered her job back.
KARE 11's Danny Spiewak is live in St. Paul. They also apologized to her. Danny?
Yeah, Julie and Randy, this all coming to us, this information in just the last couple of hours, offering the manager her job back and apologizing for putting her into that position, or for her being in that position, because this was really a serious public relations issue for Chipotle. More than 31,000 people have retweeted the video that was inside this Grand Avenue Chipotle. And really tonight what we're learning is that Chipotle got some new information. They won't say exactly what information, but there's a lot of chatter online about this, thousands of comments, and we wanted to separate what we know, what we don't know about this situation.
Can we just get our food, folks?
The video shows a group of young African Americans trying to order near closing time last Thursday.
That's some crazy stuff.
They are livid because a staff member had asked them to pay before ordering, claiming they'd come in without money on previous occasions.
What we gotta do?
Hey, because you never have money when you come in.
We never have money.
Y'all basically stereotyping us.
Yeah.
According to a Chipotle spokesperson, the manager thought they were the same customers from 2 days earlier who weren't able to pay.
Can we get our food?
St. Paul police say an employee called 911 after this confrontation. Police responded but took no action. A member of the group then posted video of the argument to Twitter and tagged Chipotle. 4 minutes later, Chipotle responded, saying it was concerned to hear this. And by Saturday, a Chipotle spokesperson told us the manager had been fired and employees had been retrained. Then something changed. By Sunday, Chipotle started telling Twitter users it needed to investigate additional information, and on Monday, Chipotle sent us this new statement saying, based on our review, we have offered our manager her job back. While our normal protocol was not followed serving these customers, we publicly apologize to our manager for being put in this position. But the original video alleging racial stereotyping is still up and has now surpassed 7 million views. Now, we know that the Twitter user who posted this original video last week had previously tweeted about dining and dashing. Those tweets appear to be deleted now from that person's account. We were told by a Chipotle spokesperson that they were aware of past tweets about that as they did their initial investigation. They won't tell us what the new information was that basically led them to offering the manager her job back. We've tried to reach out to both the manager and the person who posted the video on Twitter and haven't heard back from either of them. Back to you.